Spoiler alert. This may contain elements that are based on real-life events. Now, please note that this is also a chapter that currently takes place right now between the effects of Geoffrey's side, break-free revelations, and so forth. This takes place between those. So let's get to it. My digital escape. How Geoffrey saved Christmas. Geoffrey was still wondering about that purple car that was by the house. He explained that he has seen that purple car before, but doesn't know who owns it. Geoffrey, who owns that purple car? I don't recognize it or the owner. John, who knows, but hopefully it's not some deranged criminal that wants money for something. JD, I don't know who owns it either, Geo, but it definitely sounds suspicious that there be a purple car in New Jersey. Suddenly, the ambulance arrives and drops off a drugged-up version of Shaquille, who is recovering from an unknown poisoning that hit him, especially when he lost the shell games that Geoffrey also competed in. Shaquille lies down on the inadequately yet small couch that faces the window, dubbed as the Couch of Shame. Geoffrey glances at him and looks at his other housemates. Geoffrey in a cocky mood. He'll be fine. He doesn't know that I already won the games and got the wish secured along with every W I achieved. John, I wouldn't be surprised that because he listens to that fake garbage on TikTok that has brainwashed him. Plus, when he's not chosen by God or anything of that sort. Plus, I know you are an angel at heart, Geoffrey. And that you, Geoffrey, even though you can be a small nuisance to me, at least you and I just goof around. JD, yeah, and I know that you, Geoffrey, are the chosen one. Geoffrey, I guess that Princess Celestia was right. I am the chosen one after all. Because remember when I was in the hospital in May due to me having a bad anxiety breakout? When I went into the hospital, I made an extra wish. It was a wish for someone I know dearly to have a safe recovery from a surgery he had at the time. James, who was it? Who'd you make this extra wish for? Geoffrey, I made this extra wish for my uncle. He had a surgery that I needed in order to survive. I did this in request to have my wishes granted too, especially on this Christmas Day when I see my dad. JD, so you did the focus on a family member before yourself act, G? Geoffrey, yes, I did. I learned all this useful information from a friend of mine. She's very good at this knowledge as I am. John, what is her name? Geoffrey, Julia. She and I have known each other ever since high school years. She's always been there to help me out on a math assignment, as she and I are on the same age, except I'm older by a few months. Plus, she and I have a special boyfriend and girlfriend-like relationship that's also mixed with the best friends relationship, similar to my best friend friendship of me and my best friend Charlie from my childhood. Ambulance driver. If Shaq acts up, just give him this medicine, and if he gets violent, just let us know. Geoffrey, yes, sir. Ambulance driver. Okay, guys, you have a good day now. The ambulance drives off into the distance. Geoffrey ponders on what to do now, knowing that he already got his wish as the Ponytown moderator, and is also dubbed by God and the other angels, as well as the servant dubbing Geoffrey as the chosen one. Geoffrey logs back into his digital virtual sunglasses. He decides to go on a small walk to the park by his home, either in the game or in real life. When he gets there, he decides to toss a few stones into the pond, as well as observe the nature of the deer that have come to visit. Geoffrey, feels relaxing when there is not too much stress. Just then, he sees someone walk up to him. He is wearing a cloak with a lion design on it. Geoffrey, what the? How did you... The servant. Don't fret, my child. It's just me, the servant. I have come to congratulate you on defeating Hades in that fight, for I have watched you in that realm. You still seem to be a bit bruised up from that fight. I've brought some XP with me. Feast. It shall heal you. Geoffrey, but how'd you get yourself and the XP into this real-life realm? The servant. Don't worry or avert your eyes to questions, for I assure you this XP will heal you in real life. Geoffrey, okay, I'll try some. Geoffrey eats the XP and automatically heals, and his bruises and cuts heal fast. Geoffrey, whoa, this stuff really works. Michael, indeed it does, brother. I've been watching you too. Geoffrey, oh, hey, Michael, what's going on? Michael, we have decided to come check on you just to see how things are going. Geoffrey, things are good, but why are you here with the servant? Michael, listen, me and the servant work together on this game, and since you are the last player standing, we just need to know that if you want your other wishes to be granted along with your ponytail moderator wish to be a permanent Christmas Day 2024 wish. Geoffrey, yes, I do, because one of my housemates has been very envious recently that I lost, and it was eliminated when we signed that contract and both joined the game. Michael, we are aware. You passed the test when you spent the night at the hospital. The test was to not trust the envious that try to get under your skin. Servant, most definitely agreed, my child. You are the chosen one, Geoffrey, and I know that I said this to you at Haven from the other lair that I am your father. Well, I am. I just play as a servant's role to keep my identity anonymous. Geoffrey, Dad, is that you? Geoffrey said, yes, son. Me and your stepbrother Michael are testing your progress on this game. We are amazed by your results. Keep up the good work, son. Geoffrey hears footsteps in the leaves. Geoffrey, Dad, Michael, get back into your anonymous staff forms for this game and log out for safety. Both agree and log out for safety. Geoffrey waits for the sounds to get closer as he sees a silhouette walk up next to him. A female silhouette sit next to him on the bench. Delaney/Diamond Grace/Nicole. Hey, Geo, glad I could meet you here. Geoffrey, oh, hey, I was just about to log out. Gotta get to work on saving Christmas. Delaney, that is what I was going to tell you. I heard rustling too. Adrian, yeah, and it was lots of hooves clattering. Elijah, yeah, we all heard it. Let's all figure out what it was. Geoffrey, okay, let's see what it is. The heroes walk down the trail and see a sleigh and reindeer along with Santa Claus. Geoffrey, Santa? What happened? Santa, oh, it's just crazy on what happened, Geoffrey. Somebody stole one of my sleigh boosters. Those boosters help my sleigh and also let my reindeer not tire out during flying. These boosters run on Christmas spirit. Everyone believes in me currently, but we gotta find the thief that stole the double light speed engine from my sleigh. Geoffrey, then we have no time to lose. What did the culprit look like? Santa, he lives in your house and is a bit kleptocratic in behavior. He's definitely getting cold this year and no wishes. Geoffrey, don't worry, Santa. I got this, and I know who it is. He just got discharged from the hospital earlier. Geoffrey runs to his house and logs out, and finds the missing turbine. He grabs it and logs back in, and runs back to the others and Santa. Geoffrey, I got it. He was still asleep, so I snatched it back and ran back here. I don't know why he stole it. Santa, he wanted to ruin your Christmas and everyone else's Christmas, so he tried to steal this special device to help spread the magic of Christmas. Geoffrey reinstalls the device back onto the sleigh. Santa Claus, hop on, Geoffrey. You and I gotta send these important things to their destinations. Geoffrey, yes, sir. Geoffrey climbs aboard the sleigh, and the others watch Santa and Geoffrey go up in the air with the sleigh and reindeer. They travel at light speed, delivering the important things, and then back after everything is done, Santa drops Geoffrey back to his home. Santa, thank you, Geoffrey. You saved Christmas. You are still on the super nice list, and you will be getting extra Christmas presents this year. Merry Christmas, Geoffrey. Ho, ho, ho. Santa Claus flies off with his reindeer to the North Pole to get ready to deliver the presents on Christmas Eve. Donnelly, Geoffrey and player N-S/Delaney reunite and both explain about their plans for Christmas. Geoffrey, so what are you going to do for Christmas? Delaney, I'm going to spend it with my family. What about you, Geo? Geoffrey, I'm about to spend it at my father's place. Each Christmas Eve, we have a small party, and on Christmas Day, we open the presents. Geoffrey, anyways, I gotta clock out. Gotta prepare for Christmas in a few days. Delaney, okay. Both clock out using their mirrors. December 23rd, 2024. Geoffrey is on his way to his father's, and he and Tony are talking about Christmas as well as TikTok posts made by IDK Sterling. Soon, they made it to Geoffrey's dad's. Geoffrey, thanks, Tony. See you in a few days. Tony, Merry Christmas, Geoffrey. December 24th, Christmas Eve. Geoffrey is preparing the party and everything is going smoothly. Geoffrey, I have an idea on what we should do as a family. Matthew, what is it, brother? We should make Christmas cookies and gingerbread cookies. Melissa and Sarah, good idea. All the family members start to make the cookies and food and prepare for the party. Later during the party, everyone's having a fun time, mingling and socializing, and having a good laugh. Geoffrey is in the basement playing Super Smash Bros. Ultimate on a Nintendo Switch along with his step-siblings and his dad, who is taking it easy for his recovery from surgery for hernia treatment. All 5 are playing the game of Super Smash Bros. As abide to the rule number 64, titled Law of the Jungle. Soon, everyone is getting ready for bed. Geoffrey and his step-siblings go to sleep, and everyone sleeps as Santa does his work delivering the gifts. Christmas Day, December 25th, 2024. Melissa. Geoffrey, wake up! It's Christmas! Santa came and delivered presents. Geoffrey wakes up and both run downstairs to greet the others to have breakfast and open their gifts. After breakfast, they open their gifts while playing a little fun game of Pass the Present. After everyone has opened their gifts, and they talk about how fun their Christmas is. Just then, Geoffrey's dad sees one more present under the tree. Geoffrey's dad. Hey, Strong, you see that? There's another one under the tree. Geoffrey grabs the gift and looks at the tag. It says it's for Geoffrey. Geoffrey opens up the gift and sees something that he always wanted in his life. Something that was amazing to him. It was an action figure and maybe even a plush of his My Little Pony OC. Geoffrey was amazed when he saw a note in the present box. It read this. Saw this in a YouTube video you made showcasing it. Thought it was a good idea to make a bunch of these Geoffrey action figures and give one to you as well as a few extras to you in New Jersey and as well as to others to your friends online in real life. Sincerely, Mr. C. Geoffrey shows his dad and explains why his OC is the most important part of him. It represents him, both real life and avatar persona for the show My Little Pony. Geoffrey's dad is impressed. Soon everyone spends the rest of Christmas Day relaxing. Soon after December 26th, Geoffrey heads back home to New Jersey. Tony, so did you enjoy Christmas, Geoffrey? Geoffrey, yes I did, Tony. Yes I did. Soon Geoffrey arrived home and puts his stuff in his room. Geoffrey sees a few more presents for him. He opens them up and gets a plushie of Twilight Sparkle and Lyra Heartstrings, given to him by his housemate JD. JD, Merry Christmas, Geo. Geoffrey, oh, Jeff Daza, you smart guy. Both high-five each other. Geoffrey gives his gift to JD. JD, oh my god, these are so awesome. Geoffrey, glad you like them, because there is one thing of quote I learned from Malachi, and I bet you know what it is too. Geoffrey and Jeff Daza in unison. Remember! Author's note. And that is how Geoffrey Sambursky saved Christmas, and God's wish is permanently granted. The story continues next year in 2025. Merry Christmas, everyone, to be continued.